Hello and welcome. What in the world has made me decide to film a video on art? Art is so subjective, art is personal, art is for everybody. Art is not discriminatory. Art is very personal, and art is appreciated by a lot of people around the world. Some are obsessed with art, and some are just maybe getting into art, and some can just appreciate lovely looking pictures. The type of art that I'm actually going to be talking about today is printed art. Doesn't matter if it's real, oil, watercolor, you name it, painted with crayons, pencils. It's just prints. We're going to be talking about art prints, and I want to know if I have bad taste. I really don't care because I like what I like, but I just thought it'd be a fun video to see if you guys shared the same taste as me, whether or not you have good or bad taste in art. Because let me tell you, you don't need someone telling you you have bad taste. But I want to know. Personally, I want to know if I've got bad taste in art. I'm curious. I've always been a curious person. Why does this person like this picture and I don't like it? And why does this person have to analyze what this picture means to them? For me, it does trigger a connection of some sort. So when I look at a print, I actually am drawn to a memory, or I actually conjure up a memory. I create a memory of how I would like my life to be, and purchasing that print or that piece of art actually helps me to feel like I've got a new lease on life. And you know, let's get into it. I could be here all day talking about art. Please excuse the mess, but this is my first piece of art that I'm showing you that I haven't actually put up on the wall. It tells a story. You may or may not know where this is from, but long story short, I got it for free in the Beautylish Lucky Bag 2025. The artist is, trying to focus on who the artist is. By Julia.png at artbyjulia.png. Julia, your work is amazing. I absolutely love this poster so much. The fact that it came with the Beautylish Lucky Bag for 2025 is just beautiful. It starts off with a red balloon with a bag tied to it in the sky. The balloon drifts off and sees two beautiful little birds sitting on a telegraph pole. And there is, surprise, a little birdie or a duck sitting in the box or the bag. Then the balloon drifts off and we have a lovely woman in the window eyeing this little duck in the bag. And how cute is this owner's cat? I presume it's the owner's cat. And the little birdie's looking at the cat with the balloon, and then lands on the roof and explodes. The little birdie pops open all the goodies, and you can see the expression on the lady's face. She's having a cuppa and she's like, what in the world is going on? And the cat has a bottle of something, polish or some potion sitting next to it, and it's unfazed. But how adorable is that? I mean, that's my first piece of art that I would like to show you, and I absolutely love it. Do you have this? Do I frame this? Do I put it up just with some blue tack on the walls, or do I do a frame? Let me know, please. I'd love your thoughts. Moving on to the next piece of art on my bedroom wall is a bunny rabbit. Now this bunny rabbit was bought maybe about, I don't know, nine years ago now, and it's just an infamous rabbit, and it really does remind me of my boy Orlando, my bunny rabbit that passed now, and it really is him in this picture. I don't know who painted it, I don't know who the artist is. I'd love to know. If you know who it is, please let me know. I know I've seen this art print on t-shirts and just on social media, but I really have no idea who it actually, you know, who we owe this excellent, you know, artist image to. Next we have an IKEA painting, and this is a kookaburra, and it's only a small frame, but yeah, it's adorable. I love it. I actually put it in the black frame that came with IKEA, which I purchased from IKEA. But how beautiful is this gorgeous little baby kookaburra? I'll just zoom in so we can have a look at a little bit more of the finer details. I think it's so cute. Then I bought this print from another artist that was in the shop, and it's of a frog, and I absolutely love it so much. It just spoke to me. My neighbor actually has a fascination with frogs. His whole front yard is decorated with, like, you know how people have gnomes? Well, he's got frogs. So cute. Love this little frog. We do have an artist actually down on the left hand corner there. Let me just see who this is. Might have to take my glasses off because I can't see. So it's RNGAR Ward, Ranga Ward. Excellent. Now these are my babies, just a little reference that excuse me, they have passed now. So Orlando was on the left and Bloom is on the right, and my babies are in bunny heaven. This is my first bunny fruitcake, and she passed away in 2015. But we have the next picture to show, and this is one that I picked up from the reject shop, and it's just a beautiful, lovely picture of a sandy beach. You can see the foot tracks leading up, going down, and we have a beautiful beach just to look at. I find this so peaceful to look at, and I am really drawn to oceanic beachy pictures. And just gonna stand back a bit so we can have a better view of how that looks like. I'm so sorry for the wobbly hand motion, but yeah, and my window is it's very sunny today, so I don't really want to blind you with the light, but it is just a beautiful, I mean, if I was just to not have the glass over it, it'd look probably less reflective. I'm gonna move down to the other side of my bed. Now, I got this print off Etsy, and I absolutely love this print so much. It's of a moon and the sun with some stars in the sky, but it's sort of like dusk or early morning. You can't tell, but the colors are gorgeous, very warm toned with a little bit of, I don't know, a bit of like coolness in there as well. And I just love this. It's very calming for me when I look at it. And I got this as a digital art print from Etsy, and it's just very beautiful. I love it. Love how it's got the half sun and the half moon up the top with the little bits of twinkly stars. Very, very, very pretty and soothing. Next on my wall we have a beautiful print that I picked up from IKEA. Again, it's a beachy green scene. We've got the ocean in the far distance. We've got the beach sand and the beach grass. Just like a lovely snapshot into the entrance of getting into the beach. And I'll just zoom in a little bit closer so we can see that. So pretty. Again, I've got the glass on this frame, and yeah, it's just a very soothing picture. Next we're going into a little nook of mine, and here I picked up these 3 little prints from, I can't remember, I think it was the Reject Shop again. Welcome to Giraffe with the red bow, Penguin with the blue bow, and we have Panda with the red bow. And I do have a blue background, so they pretty much stand out really, really well. And then I've got the yellow wall for the giraffe, the red bow here. Okay, I'm going to be moving around. I'm going to be careful that I don't trip over. I do have some horrendous things that I won't show you too much of, but moving on, we have this gorgeous print. Again, I picked this up for like I think $6 or $8 from IKEA, and it's like a little cabin in the grassy coastal area of, I have no idea where, but it's washed out. You've got the green grass, long, tinged with a little bit of blonde straw, and then we've got this beautiful little cute stone cobblestone cabin in the middle of nowhere. And it's just very, 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 very interesting to me. I don't know, I find it dark but yet also enlivening at the same time. And I put that in a frame. Next we have this print which I picked up from Kmart. I fell in love with it instantly. I don't know who the artist is, but it's again water background, sky, and then all the lovely flora that you can find at the beach. So just very, very pretty. I'll zoom in just so we can have a little bit of a look at the colors used. It's a very good quality frame, and I had to get it. I have to stop myself. I deliberately don't go into the art area now of Kmart now because I could possibly just pick up everything, and fantastic furniture, and a lot of places now just sell beautiful prints. This one I got when I was in Wollongong. Went to the National Forest, the Royal National Forest in Wollongong, and it's by this artist. Her name is Jacqueline Burgess. Jacqueline Burgess. I'll just zoom up there just so we have her details there. But this is an overshot again of water at the beach with the rocks. Just simply stunning, and it's just sitting on top of my two-seater. Moving on, one of my favorite prints that I picked up from Catch of the Day, it's the blue herring. I love water birds, I love birds in general. This is a very popular print Really not sure who the artist is, but I'm drawn to these types of prints. I'm drawn to birds. I'm a big bird lover. I'm a big animal lover in general. But yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful. The colours are gorgeous. Got the blue tones, a bit of rusty gold, muted grey, a little bit of aquatic green on the neck, sunburn orange, and the detail in the bird's beak and the face is just amazing. Really, really love it. And this painting here is a painting which I actually painted it and copied it from a painting that I saw on eBay, and I've come to throw it out so many times because I just don't think it's anything good or great, but I can't bring myself to chuck it out. And I was going to sell it once on eBay just to see, you know, who'd be stupid enough to buy this print, and I just can't bear myself to get rid of it. It brings back memories of when I started painting it and how I was absolutely intrigued by the original on eBay. So you could put it any which way you want, but that's the direction, and I would like to say it's just a sun beaming with some waves crashing against the sun. And yeah, so I mean, if we turn it around this way, we have a different way of looking at it, I suppose. Now, last but not least, one of my most all-time favourite prints. This is somewhere in Victoria, and I'm just trying to see if I have the artist. I don't have the actual artist on here, but it's just, again, water in the background, beachy palm tree on the left, some beachy bushes, and then we have the lifeguard stand, red, orange, situated on top of a sandy bit of, just a little bit of sandy, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, sandiness. And I love the colours used here. The tint on the actual lifeguard tower is like a beautiful, I don't know, it's just a beautiful tinted blue. Then we come down and we have the water here from the beach. We even have a little sign, probably to be careful of the native birds. And yeah, it's just a beautiful photo and love it. This is actually a very big photo. It's not too big, but it is big enough that I had to put it here. So guys, that's pretty much the end of my artwork. I'm just seeing if I have anything else that I can show you. I mean, obviously these are my babies. Miss them so much. Okay, well, I did also forget to show you these. I'm so forgetful, I can't believe it. So these are picked up off Bed Bath and Table. These are beachy prints. Really, really lovely. And this one here I picked up from a store. This lady was the artist. And that's the same as the Ranga Ward. She did the frog. And I love pelicans. I'm a big water bird person, as I said. And I just love this frame and portrait of the pelican sitting on one of those, what do you call them at the beach? Those, it's like a pole where people where birds sit. And I'll just going a bit closer just so we can see the detail on that beautiful pelican. So pretty. I love pelicans. I love birds, so I'll show you my last bird. Here we go, my toucan. This one was from TK Maxx, and absolutely so glad I found this. It is one of my most favorite prints ever. How majestic is the toucan bird? Beautiful big orange beak. The body is just slender, and the print is on like what you call this, it's textured. It's very textured, and I don't know what it is. It's not paper, so I don't know if anyone sort of knows what this actual texture is, but it's not smooth. It's rigid, and I love that. And I think I picked this up for $60 from TK Maxx. I might have to stand this way because I can't step back any further without falling. So, my beautiful toucan bird. Love it, love it, love it. Well, there you go, guys. My tour of the pictures that I have in my little apartment. And I'm really hoping to hear what your thoughts are on whether or not you have these prints. Do you feel drawn to them somehow? Would you have picked them out yourself? What prints are you more into, like abstract or... Because my taste for art is very eclectic, and honestly I would just need so much money in the world just to purchase all the art. Now, in terms of watching people paint and show you how to paint, I love Bob Ross. He is a legend, ASMR legend in terms of showing people how to paint. Yeah, every now and then when I want to distress, I put a little bit of Bob Ross on. So there you go. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this video. Love you and leave you. Bye for now. So one of the reasons I bought this Nest box is because it has art that changes every minute or so, and I just love it. Sometimes I just, when I'm working, I'll glance and see what's showing. I must say the artwork doesn't really change, it's always the same, but I do have some real favorites on there, particularly the one where it's got like a little life-saving red beach house on a large stretch of deserted beach. This one here is mountainous. Now this one here is showing some pine trees. It's just beautiful. But yeah, my Google Nest does show a lot of different types of artwork, and some are just, I mean, I think they're all pretty beautiful. Do you guys have a Google Nest? Do you get mesmerized by what's on there when you go into the curated art section? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Bye for now.